Hey, shalom, shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakudash, double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, rule and teach well, who also taught us this 100% truth. Shalom to the hopeful electors, Kasai back with another quick lesson. And going into this lesson, man, is pertaining to, I think I'm going to center this title around 8 ways to destroy the enemy without fighting, all right, or 8 scriptures to destroy thy enemy without fighting. And, brothers can, go into a lesson like this pertaining to other scriptures that maintain. A couple of them may come to mind right now, but I have the 8 that I want to go ahead and get into, and it's all according to the spirit, man. And like my lessons are, a lot of them deal with stoicism or being stoic, or centered around that according to the scriptures, not according to philosophy, not of the thoughts of men, but the thoughts of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, but wise men who believe in truly sincerely believe in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. And I just want to go ahead and grab some scriptures centered around that, man. Just 8 ways to destroy thy enemies without doing anything by, being wise and letting the Lord handle our battles for us, man. Because Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is our power. All right, he is our power. All right, he's our weapon, man. All right, of warfare. All right, even against our main enemy, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, but not just him. These other nations as well as our own people, because our own people can be enemies, as well as who? Our women. All right, our women can be enemies, or they are enemies, I should say. All right, and these are ways to, outwit them, and be wise, man. All right, this is Psalms chapter 1 and verse 1, going on down to verse 6, and it says, "Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly." Right, man, in the way of the world, man. All right, because you got to understand the way of the world is enmity. It's against Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right. So as blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly. All right, taking things and matters in your own hand. All right, vengeance in your own hand. Mind you, vengeance is of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, so the Lord is going to be the one that give that vengeance. That's why we don't take up being carnal and take up weaponry to fight against Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. All right, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of Yahweh, and his law doeth he meditate day and night. Yeah, these scriptures, man. All right, these scriptures, the words. I quoted one scripture. That's one law, taking matters not in thy own hand. All right, letting the Lord work things out. Also letting your enemy fall in their own snare, on their own trap. All right, because things can happen to the point where your enemies try to do something to you and they end up backbiting them. All right. So continuing on, and it says, "And he shall be like a tree planted by the river of water, that bringeth forth his fruit in his season. His leaves also shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. The ungodly are not so, but are like the chaff which the wind driveth away. Therefore the ungodly shall not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous." Yeah, they won't last, man. All right, because their thoughts is of the way of the world. Mind you, the thoughts in a mindset of the elect or the man of the Lord is of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, and the way of the world doesn't fit in this truth, man. All right, it can be rooted out at any moment. All right, you can be pointed out at any moment, just being that way. All right, and you won't be able to sit around the man of the Lord for long. All right, you can't. You start to see certain things, man, through the spirit, man. People, your woman, all right, your family, friends of the world, they don't stick around long when you're in this truth, man. All right, and mind you, you don't want them around long. Because you understand, man, their thoughts is grievous, man. Their way is grievous. Because you know that it's contrary to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. And a lot of things that they have to say is unwise, man. All right, a lot of it is sitting around self-will and stupidity. All right, sometimes it may come to a form of some level of wisdom. Not saying that everybody is stupid, but you know that it's unprofitable, man. All right. So continuing on, it says verse 6, for Yahweh knoweth the way of the righteous, but the way of the ungodly shall perish. See, the way of the ungodly shall perish. Shalakia, let me roll up these windows, leaves falling in my car. All right. So continuing on. All right, let's grab another scripture. This is Matthew 10:16. It says, behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpent and harmless as doves. Yeah, man, we got to be wise as serpent and harmless as doves. All right. And that's in the form of not having ill will. Irregardless of how somebody may make you feel, you know, you still got to go righteous, man. All right. Being wise, understanding that, hey, you got to let things work themselves out, man. All right. Then that's in another form of that coming is I'm thinking of how to deal with your woman, man. All right. And the scripture talks about give not thy strength unto a woman. All right. You don't give all your strength to her, man. All right. If she wants to go out there and do what the hell she want to do, just let her, man. You don't got to keep dealing with her if you don't, man. You could just cut that chick off, man. But you understand this is not our kingdom, man. It's only so much you could do. All right. You can't let these women drag you in the dirt. Neither you let these jobs or anybody else do this thing to you, man. That's why, hey, this is why the scriptures in Yahweh Shem Yahushua is so important to us, man. This is our way out. This is the blueprint of getting out, man. All right, or overcoming, man, these situations on how to endure and be happy. Okay. All right, let me turn my D&D on. All right, let's grab another scripture. This is 1 Thessalonians 4:11. It says, and that ye study to be quiet and to do your own business and to work your own hands as we command you. Yeah, study to be quiet, man. All right, let these people talk their way into their own, destruction, man. All right, because a lot of times when you sit there and you quiet and you listen to somebody long enough, you can get all the answers in the world, man, about that individual. You can read a lot about that individual, man. All right, man or woman, you can learn a lot, even about yourself, man. You learn a lot about yourself just being quiet and listening to people, man. All right, even just to the elderly man that's in this truth, just sitting there listening to him, you get a lot out of that. You learn a lot about yourself in that moment, man. What you need to work on, what you need to grow in. Some things you might not think about, but hey, sitting around the man of the Lord is enough to get you enough to understand that, hey, shoot, that's something I need to work on. That's something I need to grow in, And as you grow and you learn these things, you learn to control your emotion and your spirit, man, to be able to outwit your enemies, man, without even just trying to fight. Because you understand the fight is really Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You already doing the fight by fighting yourself, man. Because as they say, yourself is your biggest enemy. Okay. So this is Psalms 141:10. All right. Let the wicked fall into their own nets, with that I withal escape. Yeah. So hey, we gotta let our enemies fall into their own nets, man, their own snare. Because in the long run, we understand there's situations that happen where your enemy might set you up. But because you're doing everything that you need to do, following the process and following the steps, later on, it might end up hurting them because they're trying to set you up. All right. They putting all this energy and everything else into defeating you, but they end up hurting themselves, regardless of how it make you feel. You knowing that they doing it, you just let it hurt them. And that's the same thing through the spirit on a larger scale, on a grand larger scale. That's what's going to happen to Esau. Esau's doing all these things to us, trying to do all these things to us, man, trying to bring us down, trying to destroy the moon and the sun, giving all these philosophies and giving all these false narratives and false beliefs and things of that sort to stumble our people and to fool our people. But it's all in the long run going to end up biting him, man. And that's what's happening. Even on a larger scale, all these other nations are starting to see who the damn devil is, man. Not just us. All right. And because of that, he's going to be punished for it, man. He's going to fall into his own net. He's going to be destroyed by his own weaponry, man. Think about that. All right. So, and he is being destroyed by his own weaponry, you know, killing his own people. Y'all damn near to the point where he's killing himself. Last scripture, really, it's 2 scriptures, but this is the NLT in Proverbs 11:30. It says, the seed of the good deed become a tree of life. Yeah, man. A tree of life, living, man. You start to live, man. You start to sow good seeds, man. A wise person wins friends. Yeah, a wise person wins friends. And in this truth, as you grow and you come around men of like-mindedness, all right, I should say, this truth, all right, you start to gain friends, man, and realize what a true friend is versus those who are out in the world, man. Because a true friend, they'll tell you when you're going off and when you're doing wrong, how to communicate, what you need to grow on, what you need to do, such as our elders and apostles, man. Those men there are real friends, man. Those are real friends. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua consider us friends, man. Those who are in the truth, he considered Abraham a friend. All right, how much so us? You know, who will endure? It says footnote A, Proverbs 11:30, or in those who win souls are wise, right, man? Win souls, you know, bringing other men into this truth, all right, by doing the work, all right. There's plenty of men that, you know, when I first came in, I was listening to the truth that I look up to, man, that I consider to be a real friend, you know. But those are 8 scriptures, you know. You brothers, if you want to do a lesson on this, if you know, it's all according to you. You know, 8 ways of how to defeat your enemy without fighting. All right, through the spirit, being more stoic, man. Because we're all really individuals and loners in this thing. But at the same time, man, we have friends, we have allies. All right, we have allies, which is our brothers, man, in this truth of ours, man. So with that being said, Lord willing, I hope this truth is edifying. This lesson be edifying. I want to give all praises, all honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakudash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well, who also taught us this 100% truth. Shalom.